In the past year, the market has been flooded with tools promising to generate your content instantly, removing all friction from the writing process. These tools successfully solve the problem of volume, but to do so, they strip away the unique characteristics of your brand's voice. The result is a homogenized digital landscape. Businesses begin to sound exactly like their competitors, publishing the same predictable cadences and repetitive structures. Speed without distinction is a liability. Relying on the instant gratification of zero-friction AI actively erodes the trust you have built with your audience. This problem extends beyond audience fatigue. Platform algorithms now identify and penalize homogenized text. This chart shows the inverse relationship between the amount of generic AI content a brand produces and its resulting audience engagement. There is a specific threshold where publishing more generic content functionally renders your brand invisible to the people who already follow you. The manual alternative is to handcraft bespoke content for every post. That approach is effective, but it is highly unscalable for a solopreneur managing daily operations. The core dilemma is finding a system that bypasses algorithmic suppression without causing founder burnout. Disruptor Copy addresses this by functioning as a deliberate system rather than a shortcut. It reintroduces strategic friction into the process to guarantee quality. This matrix replaces open-ended prompting with 3 constrained viewpoints. Provocateur produces bold contrarian copy to shatter scroll fatigue, though strong opinions risk alienating some. Visionary uses an authoritative structure for thought leadership, but can read overly academic. Minimalist relies on high negative space. Weak concepts cannot hide here. Selecting one of these viewpoints requires a fundamental strategic choice about your brand positioning. It is not a superficial formatting trick. Disruptor Copy uses a secondary layer called voice DNA to personalize those viewpoint frameworks. This flowchart illustrates the calibration mechanics. You upload samples of your past, high-quality writing, and the system extracts your custom voice fingerprint. You can apply this fingerprint as a standalone filter or layer it precisely over any of the 3 viewpoints to control the final output. The major trade-off is that the system strictly adheres to the rule of garbage in, garbage out. It requires a cache of excellent baseline writing to function properly. Gathering and uploading that calibration data takes effort. That upfront friction is the exact mechanism that prevents your final copy from sounding generic. The traditional strategy of writing one master caption and resizing it for every network has a near-total failure rate today. This layout shows how Disruptor Copy fractures a core idea. It generates distinct, native structural formats for 7 different platforms, including LinkedIn, X, and TikTok. This platform-native formatting aligns your copy with how users actually consume information in those specific environments. The operational trade-off is that you must now manage, track, and deploy varied assets for each individual channel, rather than relying on a single monolithic post. Adapting text to native platform structures is no longer optional. It is a mathematical requirement for maintaining algorithmic reach. The pricing model is a flat $30 per month, or $300 for an annual commitment. The structure is simple. There is one plan and no tiers. It includes full access to all platforms, viewpoints, and the voice DNA features. The financial trade-off is straightforward. This adds another monthly SaaS subscription to your overhead. That $30 monthly cost only justifies itself if you commit to a consistent multi-platform publishing schedule. This split screen clarifies the decision. If you want an instant magic bullet or won't spend 15 minutes calibrating the system with your writing, skip this software. Adopt the system if you recognize a calm, authoritative voice is a vital competitive asset for scaling. There is a 7-day free trial available, which provides a risk-free method to test the voice DNA extraction on your own writing. The final trade-off is that the trial requires a credit card upfront. The burden is on you to evaluate the tool and cancel before day 7 if it does not fit your workflow. To begin your calibration process, visit dc.wildthistlemoon.com. In a sea of homogenized AI noise, intentional, calibrated authenticity is the only sustainable strategy left.